Hey guys, guess what? I got the ring light! I thought I would try it out to see if it made me look younger and sexier like Rebecca. And well, I also put on like 5 pounds of makeup. I put on so much mascara that my eyelashes were literally drooping. So then I took an eyelash curler and I heated it up under my hair dryer and then I basically just burned my eyelashes into curling. So did it work? Does the ring light make me look younger? I just, I want to look so young. I want to look so young that people think I'm an infant. I want to look like I was born 3 days ago.
And our next contestant is contestant number 8. This is Isabella.
All right, so let's jump in and let's start with Rebecca and Zied. She finally met her knight in shining armor, and much to his surprise, she didn't look anything like the picture of her on his t-shirt. So Zied is just, walking around the airport wearing a t-shirt with this random airbrushed, flawless looking woman on his shirt. And then in walks Rebecca looking all 47 and shit. And he's just like, Rebecca, is that you?
Where is Zied? Come on.
And of course, Rebecca is all embarrassed because, she wasn't expecting him to show up with a picture of her for everybody else to see. So, yeah, that was pretty fucking hilarious. I will say, though, I am pretty happy for Rebecca because it actually seems like Zied really is attracted to her. Like, he was talking about how he couldn't wait to get her back to the hotel so he could basically bang her brains out, and he was just kissing her and all over her. And plus, I mean, he's not really that much of a stud, so I don't think it's like an Azan and Nicole situation or Muhammad and Danielle. Not to say that like Azan and Muhammad are super fucking hot or anything, but it's just, I mean, they're clearly both more attractive than the women they chose to, get engaged to and marry and all that shit. I mean, at least with Rebecca and Zied, I feel like they're both kind of like on the same level of attractiveness. Like, like Rebecca's really pretty, but she's like, getting up there in age. And then you got Zied, who's like kind of got like a beer belly or something and like really bad hair and he looks homeless. It's actually, never mind. Rebecca's way more attractive than him. She got the shit end of the stick. He fucking catfished her.
Pretty sure I'm being catfished.
What makes you say that?
Yeah.
Because this is his picture.
I mean, they genuinely seemed happy though, and I'm sure later on Rebecca is gonna spill all the juicy details to her daughter about the great sex her and Zied had. Because, I mean, every daughter wants to hear about that kind of shit. It's just such a great way to bond, just talking about your mom fucking some guy from another country. Oh.
And you're gonna have sex with him the first night, like the first time you meet him?
Okay, we've had some pretty interesting conversations online and videos and things like that. So it's just that we haven't done it in person yet.
All right, let's move on to Avery and Omar. So Avery's family is pretty upset because Avery just keeps making all of these impulsive decisions, just like going from being a cheerleader to being a vegetarian to being like a Scientologist to being an astronaut, like an actress, I don't know, all this shit. She's just out of her effing mind. They're just like, you can't keep being impulsive and just going through all these phases and these fads just so you can like find some sort of, I don't know, divine reason for being or some crazy shit like that. Like basically find a purpose for yourself because that's not how you do it. I mean, it was particularly concerning when Avery's mom was talking to her about the wedding dress, and Avery's like, oh, well, I can't wear that in Syria or Lebanon, I have to be covered up. Which wasn't the part that was concerning. It was the fact that she said that she can't ever wear anything that reveals any part of her because it's disrespectful to Omar and she doesn't want to disrespect him and she wants to please her husband and basically just do whatever makes him happy.
I really do strive to be
that perfect Muslim girl, and I really do strive to be that perfect wife for him.
So it seems like this really goes beyond her just wanting to follow his religion. It seems like she just wants to do whatever it takes to make him happy and not upset him and not fight with him, which is not normal and it's not a healthy way of thinking. And, you know, Avery's mom is right. It is a very, very different way of life in the Middle East. They treat women very differently. Women don't really have a whole lot of say, if any at all. And basically, their husbands are in charge and make all of the decisions. But obviously, Avery is completely oblivious to that, even though people keep trying to tell her that and warn her that, like, it's going to be completely different when she moves to Syria. I mean, in addition to it being in the middle of a freaking war zone, which is super dangerous, she's going to have absolutely no voice. She's going to have to listen to whatever Omar says. And God forbid Omar turns out to be a complete psychopath, then she's screwed and she's stuck with him. And good luck trying to leave the country to go back to America, because it's probably not going to happen. I did find it pretty hilarious, though, when Avery's mom started going off about how she's so disappointed because, you know, Avery used to wear booty shorts and be an all-American girl.
This time last year, you were wearing belly shirts, and I don't want you to...
Would you rather me dress in a belly top and shorts? Or would you rather me dress like this? Be honest.
I would rather you dress in whatever you're comfortable in. I don't want you to forget who you are. Avery grew up wearing leotards and cheerleading outfits and booty shorts.
There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Wait. Are you upset that she doesn't wear booty shorts anymore? Like, what are we talking about here? I mean, really. Avery, you ain't getting any younger. You're almost 19, and I want to be a grandma. And you know the only way to attract boys is by showing off your butt cheeks. So, I don't want to see any of that pants shit, Avery. That ain't gonna get me a grandbaby now, is it? Darcy and Tom. Oh, Darcy, you poor, sweet, insane soul. I'm pretty sure it was a really, really, really huge red flag when Darcy's friend told Tom that she would do him, and then Tom said, "Show me your cleavage," and she did.
Okay then, Ray's gonna show me the cleavage, please.
Wow.
Tom.
Yes, love, I quite enjoyed those titties. My trouser snake is very happy. I mean, first of all, how did Darcy not punch that bitch in the face for showing her boobs to her boyfriend?
I do you, Tom.
I mean, I guess it's possible that I just have jealousy issues because I'm a Cancer, but I wouldn't even be friends with her anymore after that. That was some bullshit. I hate to say this, and I mean, I really hate to say this, but Darcy is actually right. If Tom is okay with doing that kind of shit when she's around, then what does he do when she's not around?
So listen, why don't we go in the back and shag? What?
I honestly just feel kind of bad for her kids, because they're the ones that have to put up with all her bullshit with these different guys she keeps dating. She's like, "Girls, guess what? I met your future stepdaddy." And they're like, "Oh, it's great, Mom. We're so excited. We can't wait to meet him. We just know it's gonna work out." Alright, let's move on to Caesar and Maria. So, Caesar was actually smart enough to do some research on the bullshit that Maria fed him about the Ukraine being under martial law because Russia attacked them.
I did some research, and I found out there are no issues. She should be able to book her flight and come to see me to Mexico.
And indeed, bullshit it was. But then, Caesar says, "Well, now that means we can go to Mexico together because you can leave the country." And Maria, of course, is like, "I don't know. I will try. We will see." Poor naive Caesar, being the eternal optimist that he is, took that as his cue to pack a suitcase for Mexico.
I'll see.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Honestly, Maria doesn't even sound like the same person on the phone as she does in the video. In the video, she's like, "I love you, my husband." And on the phone, she's like,
"I was born inside a frozen lake. My mother fell in, and the shock of cold bopped me out.
The phone version of Maria sounds like she's seen some shit. She probably works at some sort of call center with like 100 other Ukrainian women, and their job is just to get as many American men as possible to send them money. All right, next we have Timothy and Jennifer, and Veronica. The real person that I want to talk about here is Veronica. I don't know if you can tell from the look on my face or the tone in my voice, but I fucking hate her. She is manipulative, conniving, controlling, selfish. I can't stand her. She's terrible. That shit she pulled at the party she threw for Timothy, oh, that was fucking rich.
So we're gonna take a selfie. Look, we look so cute. That one?
No, I don't want to send her that one.
Timothy, we should totally take a picture together with me practically sitting in your lap in this revealing shirt and then send it to Jennifer.
Remember this?
Is this the one I proposed with?
That's the one you proposed with. The one and only. I figured maybe it would have a better use in your hands.
Timothy, I want to give you something to give to Jennifer. Does this ring look familiar? It's my old engagement ring.
I hope I'm not the only one who sees that she didn't give him the engagement ring to be kind or as a gesture of, whatever, that she's just, she wants him to be happy. She clearly was giving it to him because she knows that if he does propose to Jennifer with it and she comes back to the US with him, it'll give Veronica the perfect opportunity to tell her that it was her engagement ring first. I just love the fact that Veronica said she's not trying to stir the pot, when that's exactly what she's trying to do. She would love to stir up shit and drama between Timothy and Jennifer because she doesn't want them to work out. Veronica knows that she has complete control over Timothy and has all the power, because if Timothy doesn't do whatever Veronica wants and doesn't just keep playing house with her, then she can just snatch his daughter away anytime she wants, because he's not her biological father, so he has no real parental rights over her at all. I think it's so fucking sad that Timothy doesn't even see Veronica for what she really is, and that he honestly believes that she's his best friend and that she cares about him. She only cares about herself. She doesn't want Timothy to be happy or be with anybody else because then she'll lose the whole, daddy husband figure in her and her daughter's life. And obviously, she probably also enjoys the fact that Timothy makes a lot of money because all that money can go to her and her daughter. Timothy even said that Veronica has caused other problems for him in other relationships and basically driven his other girlfriends away. Veronica said that she doesn't think Jennifer is after Timothy's heart. But Veronica, you don't give a shit about Timothy's heart either, despite what you say. Last, but certainly not least, let's talk about Angela and Michael. Oh, Angela, how I've missed you. Alright, let's just cut to the part of the episode that everybody has been talking about. And that would be Angela's visit to the wedding venue. When Angela told him that she wants an African-themed wedding, and he was just like,
"We can barbecue a goat, but that's about as far as we can get."
What? That's the best you could come up with? Like, are you even trying? He wasn't even like, "Oh, well, what country is your husband from? Maybe we could use the colors of his country's flag as the theme of the wedding." No. The only thing he could pull out of his redneck pocket is, "Well, we could barbecue a goat." And, I don't want to have to be the one to say this, but I don't think good old Dougie there is a really big fan of colored folks.
You're a hick-ass motherfucker. That's all you are.
Gotta love the South. Alright, well, I guess that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. One more thing before I go. I decided to wear a shirt today in honor of Ashley. Life is a beautiful ride. Might as well have just worn a shirt that says live, laugh, love. Please let me know below in the comments what you guys think. I want to know how you feel about everybody on the show and what you thought of this week's episode, and if you agree or disagree with anything that I said. If you liked the video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again for watching, guys, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at 90day dumpster fire for hilarious 90 Day Fiancé memes. Bye!